Remember that today's class, we're supposed to be going over and doing some reading about plant survivors. So we're going to learn about some different parts of the plant and what plants need. In order to survive, a plant would be like a tree or a flower or watermelon plant. All of these are plants. They are things that grow from the earth. What do plants need in order to survive, to stay alive? What do plants need? Sean?
Water.
What is one thing that plants need?
Sun.
Sun, yes. Plants need sunlight. Kevin, what else do plants need?
What?
What's number 2? Sun. And what else do plants need? What do flowers need? In order to survive and stay alive, what do they need?
Water.
Yes. Sun, water. William, what else?
Dirt.
Eh? Dirt?
Yeah.
Why dirt?
Oh.
They have what's called
Maybe-
hydroplants. Hydroplants.
Maybe not all plants. Some plants need dirt. Sometimes some plants need water.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, and some plants don't need anymore.
Some plants don't need water or dirt?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know about that. I think most plants usually always need water, at least. Maybe not soil, because you can put they do need soil because food is in the soil. And that's how plants grow. They grow by getting their food from the soil. Of course, you can put food in the water, or they can also get food from the sunlight. Plants use their leaves to collect that sunlight, and they turn that sunlight into food, which can help them grow. That's why plants don't always have to have soil, but it is useful. A lot of plants do like soil because there's more food in the soil. William, what you doing?
My phone is dancing.
Right. Your phone is dancing. Okay. All right. So we've got sunlight, water, soil, which is food. What else do plants need, David? Sunlight, water, and soil. Soil is for food.
Yes.
What else do plants need? Yeah.
Some noodle.
Noodles?
Yes.
Plants don't need noodles. People need noodles. I mean, I like noodles. Noodles are good. But in order for plants to survive, they need sunlight, they need water, they need soil for the food.
Maybe they have a girlfriend.
What?
Girlfriend.
A plant needs a girlfriend. Plants don't need girlfriends. All right. Maybe the boy flower and the girl flower. That's a different story though. So we're just talking about what they need to survive. That's to make more plants, obviously, and that's a very helpful thing. But plants do usually need air. Because you got to breathe. You can't put a plant in a box and then it gets no air.
No, they don't have. Some plants don't need air.
Really? What plant doesn't need air?
Some plants in the moon can grow up.
There's plants on the moon?
Yes, they grow on the moon.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, you can.
Plants on the moon.
Yeah, such as tomato, potato.
Tomato plants on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. But so let's see. In this one, it shows it's got a little bit of information about that. Let me see. I got to check it to make sure. Okay. The experiment includes seeds of potatoes, tomatoes, and our whatever that is, a flowering plant, as well as silkworm eggs. These became the first plants grown on the moon. Environmental systems will keep the container habitable and Earth-like. They keep them Earth-like, meaning that they keep all of these plants inside of a space that is similar to Earth. So it would have water, and it does get the sunlight, or they probably use a lamp where they shine the light onto it, so it still gets some light. And it does have air, which would be inside of this little space, so that it's similar to Earth. So, I mean, if something happens and the little container gets a hole in it, all of the air gets sucked out, and the plants will, and then you end up with dead plants.
Okay.
Okay, right. I think so. That sounds right.
I think so.
So they do need air.
Yeah.
Probably. Even though some plants are stronger than others, most plants do usually still need air. So that's what we're going to be reading about today. We're going to read about a particular kind of plant that is usually very strong. Today's plant is going to be called the dandelion. Lion? Rah! No. Dandelion. A dandelion is this one here. Plant survivors. So this one, it only has 3 pages of reading, so it's very easy. We're going to practice reading it several times. But we do have the questions here. And in order for plants to survive, what is survive? Sean, what does, do you know what the word survive means?
Survive.
What is survive?
What is survive?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's not right.
It is right, man. We got 2 choices. Which one is not right? Does it mean to stay alive or to find a new home?
Remember to find a new home.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? Are you really sure? When something stays alive, when something survives, it means that it stays alive. So these are things that plants need. They need sunlight, they need air, they need water. And if they don't have one of these things, if you don't give water to a plant, the plant goes, and it will die. It will not be alive. So that's what survive means. In order for these plants to survive, they have to have water, sunlight, air, soil, sometimes soil, maybe soil, unless you're hydroplanting, which, you know, in that case, you probably put some food into the water so that it can still collect the food, more food from the water. So survive means to stay alive. Let's start with this one.
Teacher.
Dandelion. Yes, William.
Who is Joe Gold?
Joe Go. I don't know who is Joe Go. Which Joe Go?
I don't know. Maybe it's this reading writer.
Oh, Jill Gold. Yes. This is a story by Jill Gold.
Is a people.
Yeah, it's a person. Yes, she is a person.
Okay.
She is a writer. She likes to write about flowers, I guess.
Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's a newspaper. Maybe it's a computer.
Could be all 3 of them. Although it's only 3 pages, so it would be a very short book. So let's start with this page here. William, since you're so talkative, you get to go first. Yay!
It is interesting, teacher.
Dandelions. Help me read this one, William.
Dandelions. Touch plant.
Tough.
Tough
The
plant.
OUGH makes the f sound. Tough.
They-
Tough.
Okay.
Strong.
They can grow just about anywhere. The plants make look cute and fluffy, but they have touch plant parts that help them survive. Dandelion have a tough leaves. Each plant has a ring of leaves at the bottom of its stem. These leaves keep other plants from growing too close. This way, the dandelion get plenty of sun, air, and soil. Any 6-inch leaf.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got the caption, which is the part that goes under the picture. What does that say? Under the picture.
Oh, I see. The leaves of dandelion protect it.
Yeah, protect. Protect. When something protects it, it keeps it safe. So here, this is all about the dandelions. They are tough plants. This word tough means that they are strong. Dandelions are very difficult to kill. Even if you try to cut them, they just grow back. I'm not dead. If you try to pull them out, oops, you left some of the root in there. It'll grow right back. You didn't kill me. And these plants, even though other plants try to grow close to them, their leaves actually say bye-bye. Notice how the leaves on this one, on a normal flower, you might find that the leaves grow differently versus the leaves on a dandelion. So let's say here we have our normal flower. Okay, something like that. Yeah, there. All right. There is our normal flower with our flower
Where is my
petal.
pen, teacher? I can't find it.
I don't know. You lost it. It's gone. So there is our flower, ding, with some grass and our leaves. Now these leaves are designed for one thing. They are like solar panels. They collect the sun. They go, and the sun goes down, touches the leaves, and they use the sunlight to make food. However, a dandelion is a little bit different. The dandelion kind of looks like this, fluffy, 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 and then grows down like that. The dandelion leaves are all at the bottom. They all grow down here, ding, 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 ding. And the dandelion's leaves actually help to keep other plants away. So their job is not so much about collecting sunlight, although they do that. You know, most leaves usually collect the sunlight. But the dandelion leaves all grow at the bottom of the plant. And the point of this is to keep the other flowers from growing close to it. So let's say that another flower, yay, I want to grow right here and collect some of the sunlight with you. All right. These leaves go, and they'll actually cut this plant off. They will push the plants away. They say, stay away from me, so that the dandelion can grow big and like, I can stretch around, and other plants cannot grow close to me. Whereas these flowers, they just grow like this, and then another flower can grow up right next to it. Let's grow another flower over here, bling, broop, and then another flower over here, bling, broop. And then we'll put another flower over here, bling, broop. So with most plants, they generally grow close together. They usually grow close together, but that's not possible with a dandelion, because with the dandelion, with the way that their leaves are, they keep the other plants away. So only the dandelion can grow here. That's why many people consider them to be weeds. They grow just about anywhere. These plants might look cute and fluffy. Cute and fluffy meaning soft, but they have tough plant parts. One of these the strong plant parts, one of these tough parts is their leaves, which help to push the other plants away. Dandelions have tough leaves. Each plant has a ring of leaves. So a ring of something is a circle of leaves that go around, all around the plant along the bottom of it. So it creates kind of this ring or circle of leaves that go along the bottom. The leaves keep other plants from growing too close. This way, the dandelion gets plenty. When you have plenty of something, it means you get a lot of. They get plenty of sun, air, and soil. Whereas the other flowers, when they grow close together like this, all of the roots are growing down here. And then here we've got more roots. All of these plant roots, these flower roots, are all growing close together. And they can get tied up and tangled up, and they're kind of fighting for food. My food, my food. Whereas the dandelion's going, yay, lots of food down here. Ha ha. Because there's no other plants that are growing close to it to steal some of the food. That's why dandelions grow so well, because they keep the other plants away, and their roots can collect a lot of the food in the soil. It needs these things to survive. So in order for plants to survive, they need sun, air, and soil. And water. Don't forget about water. Water is a big thing. So here we have our first question. Sean, read this question.
Read the underlined
Underline with the line.
underlined sentence. What does the word tough mean?
So it says, the underlined sentence says, dandelions are tough plants. What does the word tough mean?
Large.
Large? So dandelions are...
I don't know.
Remember, we've done this one.
Strong.
Yeah, very good. Dandelions are strong plants. Very good. Next question, David. Read this question.
Which plant parts help protect the dandelion? Complete the sentence.
Complete the sentence. So we're going to be reading this one here and choosing the word that goes here.
Dandelion keeps other plants from getting too close. Okay.
So what do dandelions use that keeps other plants from getting too close?
Always.
Dandelions always? Well, it uses this stuff here. What is that?
Leaf.
Yeah. Dandelions leaves keep other plants from getting too close, because that one shows right here. Ding. The leaves keep other plants from growing too close. See? There you go. Zoop. Zoop. From this sentence here. The leaves keep other plants from growing too close. So that's the word we're looking for, is leaves. Ding. How about this one? Kevin, read this one.
How does having space around it help the dandelion?
Yeah, when no other flowers or plants grow close to the dandelion, how is that good for the dandelion?
The dandelion can get air and sunlight.
Yep, it can get lots of air. It's like when you go on the bus and you try to ride the bus. But if you've ever ridden the bus, then you know that sometimes the bus can have a lot of people. And when there's all of these people around you, then you're just sitting there like this, and it's hard to breathe. Too many people. You can't breathe. It's too hot. Because there's all of these people on the bus. And then when you get off of the bus, you're like, whew, whew. That's because you have a lot of people growing near you. But when the people go away from you, same with plants, then it's a lot easier to get air and the sunlight. So that's the correct answer on that one. Next, we have this part here. We'll go with the Sean. Sean, help me read this one. Now we talk about this part of the plants. Last one we did the leaves. Now we talk about this one, which are the
Dandelions have taut roots.
yeah.
The plant's roots get food and water from the soil. Some plant roots go down just a few inches. Dandelion roots go deeper. They can grow 15 under the ground. They dig deep to get the food and water they need.
So the first sentence, dandelions have tough roots. They also have strong roots. These are what we call the roots of the flowers, the plants. So plant roots, here it says a plant's roots get food and water from the soil. Some plant roots go down just a few inches. So here for a normal flower, which would go like this, ding, 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 the roots of it might only go down a few inches. And that's about as far as they'll go. So notice that this area of the dirt, the soil, is a lot lighter because it has less water and less food in there. Most of the food gets taken by a lot of these other plants, which get the food and the water from the top part of the soil. But the dandelion roots can go down a lot further. They go down 15 inches. Whereas just a few inches, 1 inch is about the measurement from this line on your finger to the tip of your finger. That is about 1 inch. A few inches would be about 3 inches. 3 inches, so it's about the size of your finger. So if you were to pull a flower out of the ground, you'll notice that the roots only go down about 3 inches. If you were to pull a dandelion, you notice the roots go down about 15 inches, which is probably about like this, maybe like this. I mean, it's a lot longer. The dandelion roots are much longer than other plants, and this is good because then they can get all of the little food and the water and the nutrients and the stuff that goes down deep into the soil that most other flowers can't get. That's why dandelions are strong plants, because they're able to get the food and the water that most other plants are not able to get. Most other flowers and grass and things like that, they don't usually get. So if you're growing grass on the top, their roots will usually only go down to about here or here or here. Next gives us this question here. Sean, read this question.
How are dandelion
Roots
different from other plants' roots? They grow very long.
Yeah. The dandelion roots are very long, whereas the other plant roots are very short. Ding, ding. How about this one, William? How do
the
dandelions roots
roots help the plant complete the sentence? Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. The roots can get blah blah and water. So what's the blah blah?
That's what you have to figure out. What is the bulla bulla? The roots can get 什么 and
Food.
water. Huh?
Food.
They dig deep to get food and water. Yeah, so the plants go down deep to get the food and the water. Ding. Then we have this one here. Who hasn't tried it yet? I think it was. So we started with William, and then we had Sean. Now Kevin.
Interesting.
Dandelions makes a seed ball. These seeds look fluffy, but they do a sound job. They make sure that many new dandelions will grow. Each ball has more than 50 seeds, and each seed might become a new plant. That is a lot of dandelions. In some places, dandelions are all around you. Dandelions have songs, leaves, roots, and seeds. Their plant parts help them to stay alive. When you blow on a seed ball, the seeds fly into the air.
Yeah, a lot of children like to pick up these little seed balls, and they'll blow on them, and all of the little seeds will fly into the air. And each one of those seeds can turn into a new dandelion plant. Each little tiny seed flies away, and that's what the point of this is, the seed ball. That's what it does. Notice how all of those little seeds just kind of float, flying away to make themselves into a new, possibly to maybe make themselves into a new dandelion. And this is just from one seed ball. One seed ball could be 50 more dandelion plants. This is why some people don't like the dandelions, because they can grow too many, especially in the dandelion field. I like dandelions, though. They're kind of cool. They look cool, and all of the little seed balls look cool, too. Then you can pluck them out, blow it. All of the dandelion seeds fly everywhere. A dandelion makes a seed ball because the seeds make like a circle. They all grow around it. And it grows into all of these little seeds. And each one of these little lines will have a little parachute, kind of like a little flyer thing. And it kind of creates a little floating thing. That way these, when the wind blows or when you blow it, all of these will end up flying away with the wind. Got like that.
The clock. It's 9 o'clock.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it is what, 9 o'clock for you?
Yeah, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Yeah. Zip. All right, so there is our dandelion seed ball. If you blow it, all of the seeds will fly away. Each ball has more than 50 seeds. We're going to have to draw a lot more than that. That is a lot of dandelions. In some places, dandelions are all around you. Dandelions have tough leaves, roots, and seeds. So we talked about the seeds. We talked about the leaves, which go around the bottom of the plant, a ring of leaves. And we also talked about the roots, which grow under the plant. And all of these different parts of the plants help them stay alive. So then we have this question here. Yeah. Let's see. David, read this one. Which question?
Which question to the key
Details.
details on this page help you answer?
So when we're reading this one, which of these questions can we answer?
Number one.
Number one, what does it say?
Why is sand so important?
Okay, so where's the answer? Why is a seed ball important?
Yes.
Why? Why is a seed ball important? Which of these sentences in this reading tells us why a seed ball is important?
No.
No?
It's the seed looks. The seeds look fluffy.
That one helps to tell us why.
They make sure that many new dandelions will grow.
Yep. And that's the job of seed balls. The seed balls are supposed to make sure that many new dandelions will grow. That's why seed balls are very important, because they help to grow more dandelion plants. How about this one? Sean, read this question.
What do the seeds from a seed ball do?
What do the seeds from a seed ball do?
They make new plants.
Ding, ding. Very good. And that's their job. How about this one? Kevin, read this question and then fill in the blanks.
What have you learned about dandelions? Complete each sentence. Dandelions are very
What's that word that means strong? We used it many times. Bloop. Dandelions are very 什么 plants? Starts with a T. Tough.
tough.
Yeah.
Where's
Dandelions are
tough?
very tough
I don't
plants.
find it. Maybe my internet is broken.
Maybe. How about this one?
Oh, I see it. Do a tough job.
There you go. Yeah. Dandelions
They
are very
have,
tough plants, and they do a tough job. Dandelions have tough leaves, roots, and seeds. Tough, 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 tough. There's tough everywhere in this reading. Keep going, Kevin. Next sentence, Kevin.
They have that help them survive. They have seeds.
And they have a lot of different things. They have seeds, they have roots, they have leaves. These are all different, we call these different parts. They have parts that help them survive. Let's see.
They have parts that help them survive.
Yep. Right here.
Dandelion, blah blah, keep other plants from getting too close.
So what is it that helps to keep the other plants away? So here's your dandelion, goes up here, and then down at the bottom, this is what keeps the other plants far away from
Leaves.
it. Ah, yes. That one is leaves. Ding. Leaves. And the next one, Kevin?
The leaves keep other plants from getting too close. They blah blah grow long to get food and water. Seeds.
The seeds grow long to get food and water? Or this part down here?
Oh. No.
What do we call those? It's in the
Roots.
reading. Yeah, the
Roots.
roots. So in the reading, it talks about the different parts. So you got the leaves, the roots, and you also have the seeds. Their plant parts help them to stay alive. So these are all of the different parts parts of the plant that helps it stay alive. Dandelions are very tough plants. They have parts that help them survive. Dandelion leaves keep other plants from getting too close. Their roots grow long to get food and water. The seeds from their seed balls grow many new plants. So there's our dandelion plants. Awesome job on this one. That's pretty much, that's all that we have for the dandelion plants. Waiting for this one.
Dandelion.